All right, Julie, I am outside of 11925 South Brookglen Drive, and going to do my best to describe what this boundary issue is. You can see the stake there that we were trying to create the new boundary line, and it runs, just matches up with this fence line here. And then that's an accurate boundary marker, and it goes down to the street, and I think the line goes straight to where those boxes are, basically. There's a pin down there somewhere, but yeah, we're just gonna move it back here. Now this little gated area here, what I'm calling kind of a dog run, that was mostly what I think has been in question. At least that's what has been relayed to us from Matt Evans, who is these guys' agent. And this is what we were paying them to just kind of keep as is. From what we were told is that I guess the boundary line is kind of cut in half here instead, and you can see that it's a double gate. So this is the first gate that I've been calling the dog run. It's basically what we've been paying them to keep as is. And then there's the secondary gate back here. And you see these rock boundaries here. Now these rocks, as far as we know, these belong to 11925. I'm not positive if this corner is accurate to the line or not, or if we're saying that technically it goes right here and up through the rocks and cuts here. You can see why the fence guys did it, because they didn't want to come down through the rocks or in front of the rocks and up. But I don't know if it goes here. I'd have to go back and look at the survey. But again, this is just what we're saying made the most sense, and we were paying them to keep as is. So, if they were what they're proposing now is that we either take down this fence here, and this just becomes open space, but you keep this gated area here, so you still have a fully fenced yard, or you bring it in and, like I said, kind of cuts this space in half so you don't get the double gate, or you keep it as is, and they're willing to grant an easement is what they're saying. That would have to be written up and recorded, but the easement would just would allow you to keep the fence as is and give you right-of-way access, and then and just use it as you see it. But it would just be an agreement between neighbors, and it wouldn't force the boundary line to actually be extended, which they are now saying, which they're kind of reneging on their original agreement that we submitted to you before due diligence. They're now saying, I guess what they found out is if they do that, then that puts their lot, or the secondary lot, in a non-compliance of some sort. I don't really understand how or why, but that's what they're claiming. So if that's true, then I guess the easement is a decent, might be a decent handshake, where you just keep it as is, and it just you get the right-of-way access, and all is well. But if you really want to push for the agreement to remain in effect, from what I understand, they're going to push back pretty hard on that now. Could get messy. But again, I don't know exactly where the stake should be set here, but as far as what I understand is that this fence line is accurate from here on back, and I don't know if that is the marker, or if this tree is a marker, or somewhere along this rock line there might be a pin in here somewhere. But you can see why the fence guys did it. They just put it right on top of the rocks and just shot it straight down. But I don't know if it technically should have been here and then kind of cut in the middle here. So but that's what they brought to us. This is kind of what I was understanding, is that we were paying for, and that we're just going to keep it as is and just push it, and we were creating this whole area to be the new boundary line, but they're saying no. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of go over that with you. As far as I understand it, again, I'm not a surveyor, I'm not in any way a specialist. I'm just trying to relay this as it has been relayed to me, and we are willing to share in good faith all the surveys that we have,